5 scary ghost videos caught on camera. Disturbance. One day, a man from Singapore was casually sleeping in his house at 5 am in the morning, but suddenly, very strange activities starts taking place around his house. At first, an object drops all on its own, and then a chair starts moving. Then when the man goes on to turn on the lights, even the lights starts flickering. Now the video might be just of 15 seconds in total, but it's definitely very scary and strange. What do you think about this video? Did this man really capture some kind of poltergeist activity in his house? You be the judge. Expect the unexpected. Dances with Werewolves is a YouTube channel of a woman named Shannon who claims that she lives in a haunted neighborhood located in the north side of Minnesota that experiences intense paranormal activity, basically on a daily basis. On September 4 of 2020, she was casually sleeping in the middle of the night at around 3 am when suddenly her doorbell camera starts picking up very strange sounds and activities.
Who's there?
From the sounds of breathing to footsteps gets captured outside Shannon's house. And it gets so bizarre to the point where it forces her to wake up and say, "Who's there?" But obviously, there is no one there. As for me, this looks like a legitimate experience Shannon had outside her house. And since she claims her neighborhood is haunted, it comes out as no surprise.
Who's there?
What do you think? Is Shanna's neighborhood really haunted by evil entities? Is this an actual proof of that? You be the judge. A strange experience in my house. Kaylin from the YouTube channel Kaylin Speaks uploaded a very strange video of a very weird activity one of the CCTV cameras inside his house captured, and the footage includes his little dog, Sandy.
Okay, so this is how the story goes. A couple days ago, around 9 o'clock in the morning, we heard a loud noise downstairs. Me and my mom, my sister, and my dad were all upstairs sleeping, and my little sister had already gone to school, which meant that there was nobody downstairs to make this noise. It's just impossible. Okay guys, so right here I got the camera that caught everything on tape. This is the hallway right here. This is the doorway for the office. And like I said before, nobody was on this floor. So I'm about to play this clip, and I just want you guys to think while you're watching this. Does this look right? Now I'm gonna play it one more time for you guys so you can have another look. Now I'm not gonna lie, my first conclusion for this was that I put a plastic cereal wrapper in there that the cereal's in the night before. She's a greedy dog. She was trying to get in it in the morning. There's no one there to disturb her, and maybe she can sneak something, try and get something, and her foot knocked it, she got spooked by something, and she ran out with it roughly the same time. So I'm gonna rewind it for you guys, and I'm gonna pause it and show you guys why I don't think she could have done this. Right here. Like you guys just saw, the bin and her came out at roughly the exact same time. In the last clip, for her to push it, she'd have to be behind it. To get that much force on it, for it to hit all the way across the hallway and to hit that hard, she'd have to be behind it and hit her with her nose or her paws if she could somehow. But she's not. She's right beside it. And look, she's running. She's hauling ass out of the office. She's scared. This thing's being thrown at her or at her direction, and she's racing it out. You guys saw how fast she ran out the first 2 times I showed you. Does this look like a dog that knocked this bin out? I don't think so. I've watched this so many times because I was amazed at how this happened. And my conclusion is ghosts. And I'm gonna play the clip and show you guys why I also think this is it. So the bin's there and the bin rolls, it hits the back wall here, and it keeps rolling. Normally when the bin hits, I try doing this, it stops, or it'll roll for about 40 seconds max. And as you can see here, I'm about to play it through. This thing rolls for about a minute or 2, and she's running around, her tail's beneath her legs, and my mom comes down the stairs. She sees the bin, sees that there's no one down here. How the hell did the dog get the bin down here? And she goes back upstairs because she doesn't screw with this ghost crap. So she goes back up, and the bin is still spinning. I don't know if you guys have been looking at this, but the whole time she came down, the bin is still rolling back and forth. And at some points it gets slower, and then it picks up speed again, which is kind of weird, and it keeps going.
The footage shows a dustbin being thrown at Sandy as she runs out of the view immediately. And up to your surprise, there was no one in that room at that time. The bang of the activities was so loud that even Kaylin's mom came down to check what's going on, but then went up the stairs. 2 years later, Kaylin made another video explaining everything that happened on that day. And well, his explanation does apparently make sense.
It's a 24/7 motion camera connected to internet servers, so it always saves the data to go find it later. And this only comes on when there's motion, which we saw in the film, and thus the reason it came on. Right? So this is the area right here. This is where it all happened. You're seeing it from a different perspective now. For all those people that were so curious and could never see, this is what the doorway looked like. Yep, this is how narrow it is. I can barely fit through this myself with my arms out like this with the camera. Look, it's already shaking. This is the office right here. These 2 chairs were exactly how it was 3 years ago. We don't really change our setup. It's been the same furniture in this whole house. Same paint colors, a lot of you guys can tell, same everything. Right? Nothing's changed really. This is the bin that's infamous. I don't even want to move it because if I move it, Sandy's so close, she'll hear, she knows what I'm doing already, and it's a wrap, but I'm going to do it anyway. So this is the bin. This is where it was located 3 years ago, almost 3 years ago. Here we go. Yeah, that's what happens every time since that day. Even before that day happened, for people that know about dogs, she's a small dog. They're scared of vacuums, anything around their size or bigger, anything that makes noise. They're not really too into that stuff. They only play with little toys. She's a Cocker Spaniel mixed with Poodle for the people that care, and she will not come out from there. So she's scared crapless right now. She doesn't know what's going on. If I shake it and I make noise, she runs some more. She's gone now. She's behind there, like literally. So for a lot of people that said, okay, it was a central vac. Okay, this is the entire area. We're gonna walk through. The only central air is located here where the shoes are. And those shoes can't even get moved. You tell me how powerful this central vac is to move a bin, a metal bin, right? No other air vents anywhere, not on the roof, nothing. I didn't do any strings. You just have to take my word for that, but there's no strings, no editing, no nothing. I don't even know how to do that stuff, guys. I took a basic 1-year program at my college for film. I don't know how to even do that stuff. I'd have to research. Right, but moral of the story, here we go, it's all there. Now, back to the second conclusion that some people have. The dog moved the bin. First of all, she won't even get close to it. She's still, done, gone. All right, now, if she did hypothetically move this bin, she'd have to get it from underneath here, through here, past here, this tight area here, either like this or on the side, get it here. And I've tried doing this so many times, I have to have 2 hands on it, humanly possible, to get it as close to it rolled in the video. And I still can't get it perfect. That bin rolled and got pushed so perfectly across the room. It takes a lot of skill as a human to literally do that. I can't even lie to you guys. Now, that's pretty much what happened. Till this day, we still think it's poltergeist because no one in my family can explain it. That real reaction with my mom coming down was 100% real. The room's right there. Came down, boom. And she went right back up because we have a history of dealing with stuff like this since I was about maybe 8 years old, house to house. It just doesn't stop. Right? Not a big deal, we survived, but this is pretty much...
The trauma of that day is so bizarre that Sandy is still scared of that dustbin. But what do you think? Did Kaylin's little dog, Sandy, really got attacked by an unseen force? Or she was just casually playing and Kaylin made a big deal out of it? You be the judge. The shadow person in the cemetery. In the year of 2015, a girl named Elizabeth, alongside her friend, randomly ventured into a local cemetery ground in North Kingstown, Rhode Island. But as they're recording and having some casual chit-chat, something very bizarre happens, and the camera picks it all.
Well, I didn't wear my cross necklace. I took it off. I wore my cross necklace all summer. Once I took it off to clean it, and I never put it back on. I think because it's not dark yet, nothing's happening. Maybe. Ghost, give us a sign that you're here. Nothing. Okay, guys. Love you too. Woo. With like, did you just? Oh my god.
Did you catch it? As the girl turns around to her opposite side, a tall black figure walks by, passing the girl who's holding the camera. Elizabeth says that they have no idea what this could have been, but they also say that the cemetery where this was captured has a very haunted reputation around their neighborhood. What do you think? Did they really capture a black shadowy ghost on camera? You be the judge. There is someone next to the window. One day, two co-workers were casually talking when one of them stands up and goes on to roam around their office. But something that he wasn't expecting happens.
Good night.
Ê,
One ngót trời á lên. Về này round look.
dạ.
Camera be my look ni. Camera be my look one
Trời
by
ơi,
one.
Vài món luôn. Rất cò này cái nè, ta không rất cò lắm.
Pekka mẹ mà tôi là thôi.
Nè, hợp được ngon lắm.
Pekka mẹ lần.
Ồ quá.
Vẫn nó mẹ.
Nè,
Pekka luôn á. Pekka là ní cũng mà. Round leo luôn nữa.
rất cò.
Aleo to này cái gulo ama. Leo
Tao
to.
vậy không mơ luôn. Dạ.
First luôn là khao hang nào mà. Nó có mga. Leo to mà. Tông na cứ. Tông bà ní tắc mga cấp về hồi nói mà thôi. Hôm nay khao yên nè mít. Hôm nay mà. Hôm nay. Đây là hiện là ta qua được lấy rồi. Tempat ni tak guna nuôi tu mà nuôi tu mẹ này ô về
Mà đi má lắm nha.
one by one nè lo từ gửi là
Cánh rồi.
nu one kau hay nu ka mga taban ni ho kan no
Did you catch it? A black shadow standing next to the window just as the man goes on to turn around. And then, when he pans back the camera, it's gone. This footage seems very authentic to me because the channel on which this video was uploaded barely has any content related to paranormal till now, except this particular video. But as always, what do you think? Was it really a ghost that the man captured by a mistake? Or the footage is all fake? You be the judge. Thanks for watching, guys. I have recently noticed that most of my viewers are not my subscribers. So please, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. I will really appreciate that. and you will be notified every time I upload a new video. So please subscribe, and I'll see you all very soon.